The Center for Hearing and Speech is a really special place. There's no one like us in the greater St. Louis region. We provide services to people who have barriers to communication. So we do that through audiology services, through speech therapy services. We also have services that are focused on early identification and screening so that you can identify those communication issues early and get people the services they need in order to improve their lives.
Thomas was born with Down syndrome, so he has significant speech delays. He gets speech therapy obviously through the school district, but we've always, since when Thomas was first born, families we had talked to with older kids with Downs had always said supplement the speech because the most important thing is speech for Thomas, to be able to communicate with his peers, his friends, families, neighbors.
I am Jeremiah Johnson, and I will be talking about my life with hearing aids.
At first, when he was like 4 and 5, we didn't know if he was just ignoring us or he was just being stubborn. So we took him to Cardinal Clinic, and they found out that he had mild to moderate and moderate to severe hearing loss.
The Center for Hearing and Speech is important not just because we provide audiology services and speech therapy, but because we help facilitate connection between people and the world around them. People need to be able to connect with other people to be successful educationally, in their professional environments, and in their personal lives. And we give people the tools to be able to pull back the curtain and show their full selves. And there's no greater gift that you can give a member of your community.
There was some frustration. When he knew what he wanted, he could put it all together in his head, but to get it out, he didn't have the skills.
When a child receives speech therapy, we're not fixing that child. We're giving that child tools so that they can fully present themselves as they wish to the world around them. And they can be confident, and they can raise their hand in class, and they can approach someone to make a friend.
So at first, he was not wearing those hearing aids. He would hide them up under the bed, and we'd think he was having them on, and he was like, I was like, something's wrong.
I know I'm deaf. I don't want to go out to the world and be like, I can't understand you. I don't want to go out to the world and be like, I don't understand you.
At school one day, a little girl, I don't even know who she is, she just told him, "Those are cute hearing aids." And he looked and he said, "Me?" And he always pick out his moles here. So the color that he picked out was blue. It was red, white, and blue. And she loved them. And ever since then, he wore those hearing aids faithfully.
We go out of our way to go into communities and meet people where they are who wouldn't be able to access our services otherwise. There are a lot of barriers to accessing this kind of health care, whether it be transportation or cost or location. We provide transportation when necessary. We provide services in schools and in community settings, and we have multiple locations in underserved areas.
There was, at one point, the doctors was giving up on him. And I just cried, and I just prayed and asked God, send me a place to where we can go so my child can be able to speak if someone's bothering him, to hear if a car is coming.
Matthew wouldn't know Thomas as well. The neighbor kids wouldn't know him as well. I think so he'd be lonelier, but I think the community would miss out on a lot because he's just a neat, funny kid, and I don't want to ever lose that, and I don't want him to lose the skill so other people get to see what a neat kid he is.
It helped my son to be able to listen, to hear with his hearing aids, to speak, to talk. And without this community, without this service, I don't know what we would do. It really helped Jeremiah to become the person that he